I was literally tired of getting no views. No views on my videos on YouTube. So I pretty much was left with only one option, and that was I paid YouTube to promote a video because, like I said, I was tired of getting no views. How many of you are tired of getting no views? You make YouTube videos, you spend a lot of time coming up with ideas, maybe even writing scripts, recording content, capturing B-roll, editing, color grading, adding a soundtrack, doing everything that every YouTube training course, guru, news update, whatever tells you is what makes YouTube videos get more reach, get higher click-through rates, get longer engagement, longer retention, and ultimately more views, and you still get no views. So, how many of you are in the same boat? And how many of you actually have paid YouTube to promote your videos to get more views? I'm kind of curious. I was tired of seeing slow and declining view counts on every single video. It seemed like each new video upload got less and less views. I started to see a drop in subscribers. I was losing subscribers without even posting videos. So I'm not even really sure how that happens. Some people have said that YouTube unsubscribed them from not just my channel, but other channels too, without them doing it or their consent or anything. So maybe that's intentional. Maybe there's a glitch, maybe there's a bug or something. I don't know. Maybe YouTube's trying to delete the bots and they think your channel's a bot, so it gets unsubscribed. I'm not really sure. But at the end of the day, I was steadily seeing a decline in viewership, and also no longer seeing the usual commenters on my videos that would typically show up each and every time, no matter what, because they honestly were truly subscribed to the channel for me and my wife here and SquirrelTribe and pretty much anything that we would create. So it was really strange. It was really odd. I myself tried to make better videos, editing more, adding more cuts, using better cameras, just breaking out the drone, like literally every trick in the book. And I wasn't trying to trick people into watching my videos. I was, if anything, trying to trick the algorithm into realizing like, hey, my channel is still here. Stop gypping me on my views. But none of that seemed to work. Even though in the past, most of my videos were never edited. So they got tons of views. I wasn't really sure why now all of a sudden I would need to edit to get the same views I was getting before. But all of a sudden my views were just done. But nothing was working. I did everything my YouTube partner manager told me to do, which technically I can't tell you what my YouTube partner manager told me to do because I'm not supposed to share that information with you guys. But I literally did everything my YouTube partner manager told me to do. And if you want to know what YouTube partner managers tell you to do, then just look up anybody else's video about a YouTube partner manager, because some people have shared information on YouTube about conversations with their own YouTube partner managers, even though technically they're not supposed to. So yeah, I'm not gonna get caught up in that, but I did everything they told me to do, and still no views. And when I say no views, it's not like my videos got 0 views. I'm just saying no views in comparison to what I was getting. They were so low, it almost seemed like there were no views, basically. I mean, going from tens of thousands, if not hundreds of thousands of views per video to literally hundreds, like hoping to get 1,000 views on a video, which was crazy. It was insane. It made no sense to me whatsoever. And I've been doing this for a while, and I just really couldn't wrap my head around it. And it's like the algorithm just decided to shut my channel down or turn it off or whatever it was doing, but it was not sharing it with my audience that had previously, just not long ago, was super interested in pretty much everything I created. And there was no change to the content, so all of a sudden they just lost interest. Now, granted, my channel has changed since then, because I figured, well, if that's not working, I'm not going to sit here and continuously beat a dead horse. You know, continuously doing the same action and expecting a completely different reaction or outcome is the definition of insanity. And yeah, I was not going to continue going down that road. So I decided to make some changes. However, I still had to decide what was I going to do to replace revenue. Heads up on our
I was gonna park
here.
there, but he can't figure out what he's doing.
So either way, yeah, the whole parking situation seems to be a little bit of a struggle here. I think they're trying to figure out if they have to pay. I think they're trying to read the signs, see if they have to pay.
So I should probably not, just so he doesn't.
I mean, you can still park there.
Yeah, I'll see what's over here.
So either way, I'm trying to figure out how am I going to make up this loss in views and revenue. And it seemed like one of my options, or maybe my only option, was to make maybe 10 to 20 times more videos to increase the volume and make up for the loss of views that I was getting by just essentially knowing that, all right, your videos are not going to get very many views, so just make more videos and then collectively you'll get more views. That was one option. Or another option would have been to literally just quit altogether, say goodbye to YouTube, or at least my YouTube channel, and start a brand new channel from scratch. But I'm not really super interested in doing that, and I still think that there has to be a better way. Therefore, I considered one last resort, and that being paying YouTube to promote my videos, and hopefully in return being able to turn a profit and not lose my ass altogether in how much I was paying YouTube for the views, but maybe I can offset that in the amount of ad revenue, in the amount of conversions, in the amount of additional income through multiple monetization features built into the channel, into the description, to the pinned comment, gaining memberships, and hopefully even getting a boost in the algorithm to get more views naturally and organically to make up for the investment of the money spent for the she's Jeep like, but she's on her phone. So you gotta wave to the Jeeps when they ride by, otherwise they like.
Oh, I didn't even see him.
Yeah, he creeped on you because he was trying to. I gave him away. He's from Jersey. He's a Jersey Jeep guy. He wanted to say what's. He might have a duck for you from Jersey. But yeah, so ultimately it was pay YouTube to promote my videos. But again, could I realistically turn a profit by doing that? And YouTube, I don't know if you've ever tried this to promote your videos, is extremely expensive, and the cost that they charge you per view is nowhere near how much they would ever pay you per view in ad revenue. So just keep that in mind if you're thinking about paying YouTube to promote your videos. So essentially that's what I did, or at least that's what I tried to do. But I also know that I'm not the only one who has tried this. I think Fran, I don't remember her name, but I think Fran did it. But what other options exist to stop losing views, stop getting less views, stop getting no views, stop seeing your channel consistently decline and ultimately die? And Kingdom Reacts, he actually mentioned this on his live stream that I watched. The last live stream that he has done, because I haven't seen him return since, where he was explaining how YouTube told him he was demonetized and he wasn't going to get paid his $60,000 payout for the month after getting millions and millions of views, after he did what he had to do to get more views. And what he did was he started upping his game and investing more in his content to be better, and ultimately it produced tons of subscribers, tons of views, and he was on track to get a massive paycheck for the month. And then all of a sudden YouTube demonetized his content. He said himself he leveled up and was expecting this big payday, but with that ultimately he ended up violating some of YouTube's community guidelines, or I take that back, YouTube's monetization or YPP partner program, YouTube partner program policy guidelines. And then they determined that his channel was no longer going to be able to be monetized, so they wiped him out. Wiped out that channel, his other channel, and any subsequent channel or future channel he would create while he's on this probationary period before he could potentially try to reapply. So I was definitely not going to go the route of redoing my channel in a way that would potentially put me and the channel at risk of being demonetized completely. And not just one video, all videos, the entire channel. And also trying to learn and figure out how is this going to work, because there's other people that I work with. I actually have a friend that I'm helping right now to revive and refresh his channel. But at the end of the day, it comes down, in my opinion, to connecting, community and value. But there's more to it than that. I actually watched Kevin Chi. He put up a new video today, and in that video he actually goes into greater detail and further explains more about how this works and also how long it takes to work. So there's that too. Now the buddy of mine that I'm actually helping out, he's in Florida too. He actually just left the hospital after having visited his mom and his dad before his dad goes under for emergency surgery. So honestly, I really do hope that everything works out and goes all right over there. And if you guys care to provide some uplifting words or words of encouragement, prayer, please do. His name's Chris, and his channel is Chris Igo 1. So ChrisIgoe1. And you've actually seen him on my channel probably a few times, on my channel or sitting on the couch next to me, because he came here to visit us and hung out. We shot some videos together with SquirrelTribe. He's actually been on her channel 2.0, I think. I don't think he's been on your main channel. And so yeah, if you guys want to, if you want to head over to Chris's channel and just, you know, let him know that you're thinking about him, I'm sure he would definitely appreciate it right now. So but back to my story. Sorry I got sidetracked. But ultimately I tried to pay YouTube to promote my video, and guess what? Can you guess what happened after I tried to pay YouTube to promote my video to get more views, so I could stop getting no views and less views and losing subscribers? Do you know what happened? Nothing. Because it didn't work. It did not work. YouTube would not promote my video. Now, I'm not going to go into great detail here as to why. I don't know what happened. Maybe my GoPro was working in connection with YouTube, and as soon as I get to the point of the video where I'm explaining to you guys how it didn't work, my GoPro decides to shut off. Now, granted, it shut off because it got hot, but it was only recording for 12 minutes inside of an air-conditioned Jeep, and it got hot. It used to be 15 minutes, mainly because I'm shooting 4K. I completely forgot I was shooting 4K, but regardless, it shut off. So, as I was saying, I tried to pay YouTube to promote my video, and guess what? It didn't work. YouTube let the promotion end. I had 0 views from it. They didn't charge me, which is a plus. And then about a week later, they sent me an email that told me that it didn't work. It didn't really explain why it didn't work or why they didn't promote it. But either way, it didn't work. And honestly, I think I'm better off for it. I really am. So essentially, the question is, how does anybody stop getting less views, stop losing subscribers, stop getting left behind by all the other YouTube channels seemingly going viral, getting tons of views and making tens of thousands of dollars every single month, and you're not? Well, honestly, I think it's pretty simple. And to be completely transparent, we actually went over it all this morning on a live stream where my wife Michelle and I, SquirrelTribe, we did just that. And if you want to, you can watch it after you're done watching this video. I'll put it up as the in-screen video, in card for this video, and feel free to watch it. Leave a comment. We went all in on YouTube, and some of the things that we're seeing, some of the things that we have done, some of the things that we are doing, some of the things that other channels and creators are doing, and ultimately how. I think the key here, though, is it's not going to be the same for everybody. Every channel every audience, every niche, every genre, every category, every topic, every personality is going to be different, because it's coming down to connecting, community, and value. And that's all going to be different for different people, and ultimately the audience and subscriber base that you have. This channel in particular is evolving. And I'm trying to move over more towards an audience that's going to want to connect and communicate and find value in these conversations and discussions about improving their YouTube channels, starting YouTube channels, growing YouTube channels, making side hustle income, generating additional streams of income, improving the income that you have from YouTube and getting more views, and ultimately making more money throughout. That's the direction that this channel is going. So just heads up, more of that to come in future videos, future live streams. Maybe I'll even get started doing some shorts again, community post polls and different things like that. But that's ultimately the direction and the path that this channel is going. And I really do think that it's going to allow this channel to grow, but also I hope that it allows others to do the same as well. Question for you guys: is your channel dying, or do you think YouTube is suppressing your reach and maybe even has placed your channel underneath a shadow ban? Maybe. Let me know. Drop a comment down below. I'd love to know your thoughts, get your opinions, compare, contrast. If you'd like me to review your channel, maybe we do a channel audit or something like that, let me know. I love analyzing channels for fun, but also for the purpose of making suggestions. So ultimately, my channel, your channel, anybody's channel, the suggestions, the thoughts behind the analyzation of past, present, and future will then lead to minor changes and minor tweaks to then provide additional feedback on good, bad, do again, do better, to then allow you to get to the point of which your channel is growing again, getting views again, connecting and communicating, because you've always been delivering value, right? And we're in agreement with that. So just let me know, drop a comment down below. I'm going to keep bringing more for all the YouTube content creators out there. And if that's you, then consider subscribing to the channel. Until then, you guys take care, be safe. I'll see you real soon. Bye. Oh, thanks for watching. Bye.